Father Jonathan, a Catholic military chaplain, has just returned from spending 4 months in Kunduz, where the German troops in Afghanistan are stationed. He was there on September 3rd when 2 fuel tankers were bombed on German orders. At the time, there was no talk of outrage. On the contrary.
To begin with, many Afghans in positions of responsibility were very positive about the incident. They said to the soldiers, "It was good, you did the right thing." That's what the Afghan representative said. On the other hand, suddenly noticing there's a completely different reaction in Germany and Europe, and suddenly being in this tense situation, doesn't make things easy.
This was the controversial airstrike. As well as the fuel tankers, people are also clearly visible. Official military reports say over 100 people died in the bombing, including many civilians. The soldiers in Kunduz are asking themselves whether the airstrike was justified, what they can and can't do, and when they'll get clear guidance from Germany.
Soldiers just want to have a certain amount of security in their dealings, a clear signal from Germany that people stand by them, support them, and are on their side.
That hasn't happened. Instead, the government and the opposition are using the Kunduz airstrike to score points against each other in public. The debate centers on Defense Minister Karl Theodor zu Guttenberg. When did he learn about the civilian victims? Were the 2 high-ranking officials he fired simply scapegoats? Were facts intentionally kept secret before the Bundestag elections? A parliamentary committee has been set up to investigate the incident. Gutenberg's predecessor had to leave the cabinet. The new minister courted sympathy and paid the troops in Kunduz a 3-hour visit. The debate has been carried out in the Bundestag, far away from the soldiers and their concerns.
Did the defense minister tell the truth here in Parliament or not?
Herr zu Guttenberg, you have no license to kill.
When you stoop to this level, you carry out the debate at the soldiers' expense. And that's you on that level and nobody else.
Reinhold Rabbe, the Bundestag's Armed Forces Commissioner, criticizes the bickering. He knows the troops in Afghanistan from visits there and knows how happy they are to get back to camp safely in the evening. They find the debate in Germany absurd.
To state it very clearly for once, many soldiers shake their heads when they see what's happening every day in the faraway political world of Berlin. The turmoil there and what people read in the newspaper every day.
German soldiers have been stationed in Afghanistan for 7 years. At present, they number just under 4,300. Their mission is becoming increasingly difficult. There are often armed skirmishes, numerous casualties, and even fatalities. The soldiers are supposed to help rebuild the country, create trust among the population, and train police, so that Afghan security forces will one day be able to provide stable conditions themselves. Military chaplain Father Jonathan knows that close ties to home are of prime importance to the soldiers, both to their families and Parliament.
Germany can offer many different kinds of support. There's the close support of families and friends, just knowing there are people in Germany who are thinking of them. And it also does them good when people make public statements and take a position supporting the soldiers.
And that should be someone in a position of power?
Well, of course, it's always very gratifying when it's someone whose word carries a bit of weight in public.
But the Chancellor has remained silent, which annoys the chaplain. He expects the Afghan mission to last for a long time yet, and to be back in his camouflage uniform soon.